of welcome on into another episode of the Crypto Doe Show. Now today we're working while we're working, all right? We're working while we're working. How you guys feeling today? Ladies and gentlemen, how you feeling today? Smash that like button if you can hear me. Smash that like button if you can hear me. I'm gonna give you guys a couple of minutes to get in. It is currently Tuesday morning. Well, almost noon, 5 to noon. It's almost 12 o'clock. It's currently 11:55, right? And this is Crypto Doe, once again giving you a daily update. The last time that I checked the market, Bitcoin begins to tumble. It was at 113. Now it's currently at 110. Bitcoin is currently at 110,000, and it seems as if it may be tumbling. Now, I posted yesterday to let you guys know what I thought about Bitcoin as far as what the charts said, right? Now, but let me give it a second before some people can get in. Let me give it a couple of seconds so people can get in. It's a beautiful sunshiny day, of course. It is a beautiful sunshiny day in the city, East Coast, right? Let me give you guys some time to get on in. Beautiful day, beautiful day. How you guys feeling? Let me know what crypto you guys own. Let me know what cryptos you guys own. Where you from, where you're located. What side of town are you on? So, let's get started. Now, Bitcoin currently is sitting at 110,000 and some change. 110,000 and some change. And I told you guys what will happen, or what the chart said, right? The chart said that Bitcoin can go down to approximately 100K. But the range is, to me, from 100K to 117K. Next week, we know that it's going to be a rate cut, correct? Next week, we know that it's going to be a rate cut. Purple Lemonade Angel said, hey, what's going on? Smash that like button, subscribe to my channel. I'm Crypto Doe. Once again, I'm here to share everything I know with you guys, so together we can go further than Wells Fargo. That's the point. I'm currently working while I'm working. I have a drop, so it's going to take me about 35-40 minutes to get there, so I can do a live in the meantime, in between time. If you hear some noise in the background, I apologize for the noise. But we're still going to get some work done, right? We're still going to get some work done. What cryptos you guys own? Let me know what crypto you guys own. So, Bitcoin right now begins to tumble. Bitcoin right now is at 110,000. The last time I checked. 110,000 and some change. Now, you guys know what's next week. Next week we have the rate cuts. I think that they're going to try to price this thing in so Bitcoin can range from 100K all the way to 117K. If it didn't break past 113K and it stays below 113K, right, then it has a potential to go to 100,000. That's the psychological number, but it's also the support as well, right? Saying it all to say, it's also the support, but at the same time, right, a lot of things will be happening next week. Right, as far as rate cuts and all of that. Now, if they cut it 25 basis points, then that could be beneficial to the market. If they cut it by 50 basis points, then that could be beneficial to the market as well. But as far as the common folks, right, it may not be so. As far as the common folks, it's beneficial because they're going to be printing more money, but things are going to cost more. That's the trade-off. Things will cost more. That's the trade-off. Purple Lemonade said, "Hey," I believe I said, "Hey," a few times. So on that note, that would be considered a trade-off. Now, if Bitcoin tumbles, let's just say 8%, 9%, right? This means that the entire market itself can tumble even more, meaning that the altcoins may tumble a bit more, right? So ETH can go down to 3,000, because you got to think about it, right? ETH been running from 2,500 all the way up. ETH has been running all the way to 4,500. ETH has been running. I like to see a healthy pullback, and the reason why I like to see healthy pullback, because once it break out and then it come back to the support and then it bounce off the support, then to me that's a healthy retracement. That will be considered a healthy retracement. Let me see who else is in here. Your stepdad say, "Yo, what's going on?" But anyway, remember, this is only positive comments. If you have anything negative, right, I'll just get you on out of here. Well, I'm driving, but it's only positivity over here. We're talking about crypto at the end of the day. If you want to spew anything negative, just go into another channel. You're literally wasting your time, right? You're literally wasting your time. So back to, if Bitcoin tumbles, let's go on to altcoins, because a lot of people are waiting on alts, right? And the money is rotating. To me, it already rotated from Bitcoin to Ethereum, next to Solana, then XRP, and then so on, right? The different categories. DeFi, oracles, just to name a few, right? Just to name a few. So, being said, with that being said, I expect altcoins, especially ETH, because ETH leads the altcoins, right? Ethereum. I have ETH coming down. It can come down to 3,000. That's the support. I don't think that we're going to get there, but for the short term, it can come down to at least 4,100, 4,000, right? 4,100, 4,000. These things can happen. So if it can happen, like I say, I told you guys, as soon as I see a trend change, I'm going to do a video on it. Especially if I have the time. If I can't do a video, I'm going to upload a post real quick. Posts don't take too long, right? I can upload a post real quick. So with that being said, expect some turbulence, right? Expect some turbulence. But this does not mean that altcoin season is over. This does not mean that now we're headed toward a bear market. It means none of those things. So I want you to get those things out your psyche, out your brain. It doesn't mean any of those things. What it means is that you may have a second chance to get in. That's what it means to me. My bag's already packed. I'm doing some last minute shopping, of course. Maybe that's where greed come in. But as far as 98% of my bags is packed, it is what it is. I've been buying for the last 8, 9. I've been buying for the last 2 years. So, and I've been in the market since 2019. So for 5 to 6 years, buying in the market. I've been buying late to the party, but entry point. That's just how I look at it. To me, it's another 3 point. That's it. All right? So, let me know what you guys think about the market. Don't let the market shake you out, because a lot of people will get shooken out if Bitcoin decides to dip and go to 100K and Ethereum decides to go to 3,500 or less, and the altcoins decide to shed 30%, then what? So this is why it's important to actually know what you're investing in. Don't just invest in hype and invest in things that's just quick money grabs, right? Literally know what you're investing in. Know what XRP does. Know what XLM does. Know what Ethereum does. Know what Solana does. Know what World Liberty Financial, Trump Coin does. I'm starting to DCA in the Trump Coin because I just did some more research and I found out that yeah, I know Trump Coin, you get to borrow, right, and lend it out. I said, whoa, now that's utility. You get to borrow and lend it out. I like. You get to borrow World Liberty Financial. It's a coin. I checked the other day, and this is how I know that the president is influencing the crypto market, because I just looked and I said, normally when you have a token, it may take a couple of months, depending on your circumstance, to actually get it listed on major platforms. Coinbase had it damn near the first day of air. Binance had it. I just checked yesterday, Uphold has it. So I said, Trump Coin is kind of moving fast there as far as jumping in and out different liquidity pools. Oh yes, it's moving quite rapid. Yes, very much so. So, with that being said, pay attention to World Liberty Financial. And there's other things that's linked to it, like USD1, which is the stable coin of it. They basically built out their own ecosystem. They have a coin, they have a meme coin, they have a utility token, which is World Liberty Financial, and then they also have a stable coin. Triple threat. They built out their own ecosystem within the crypto world. So you may want to, not financial advice, I can't give you any. This is not the channel for that, right? But you may want to study. When I say study, make sure that you study World Liberty Financial, the coin. Also, they have things like Blockstreet and Dolomite that's connected to USD1, which is still, to me, part of the World Liberty Financial, President Trump and his sons ecosystem for crypto. So you may want to pay attention to that too. You just might. Optimism too. You may want to pay attention to Optimism, because I think you're allowed with Optimism it's one of the cross chains that they use. They use Binance, but they use Optimism as well. So on that note, let me know what you guys think about the market. Like I said, Bitcoin can go down to 100,000. It don't have to. If things change, I will let you know. And I think the reason why we have a lot of turbulence is because next week are rate cuts, right? Don't forget to check out my crypto merch store. It's going to be in the description as well when I finish uploading the video. Right? And get the crypto guide, because it's a lot of beginners, even if you're not a beginner. And you need to know how to navigate the space and terminology and where to go and everything else, right? Like a roadmap. Get the crypto guide. It's definitely worth every single little penny. Every single little penny. Put on your seatbelts once again. This is Crypto Dough. It is time to take off.